Hello all and welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and today I'm going to talk to you about epoxy that has yellowed. So I'm going to show you how to bring it back to clear. So if you're interested in seeing how that works, stick around and we're going to go ahead and get started. So here's my yellow epoxy, my stone coat part A and part B. I'm not really sure why, like it comes in, it's a little bit yellow, but like now it's like really yellow, and probably because the temperature changes, so I've heard. All right, so what you're gonna need is, and I'm doing 2 sets so that you can see the difference once I put in a dab of this blue alcohol ink. And I mean, when I say a dab, I mean an absolute dab. So I'm gonna show you. You'll need a stir stick, and you'll need a toothpick. So I'm going to mix it first. So I'm going to mix this side first. And this isn't going to be the side that you're going to see the blue. So, you know, if you're doing something that's colors, if you're using colored glitters, oh, I forgot, I'm sorry. If you're, if I sound muffled, it's because I have my mask on. And also make sure you wear protective gloves. So back to, if you're using this on colored glitter, you're probably not going to notice the yellow, but if you're using it over white, you are going to, you might notice. I have noticed it. Other people say they haven't. I definitely noticed it on something I used white. So, you know, the trick that people have been saying is do the blue dye, and I tried it and it works. So I'm going to show you that it works, because I don't think I've seen anybody do it. I've just heard people say, yeah, just put, you know, a dab of blue dye. And so I'm stirring like crazy. There's all kinds of bubbles in here. My epoxy is warm, but I'm stirring it really quickly. So you're going to see bubbles. All right, and that's all mixed up. There's bubbles in there. I'm going to have to grab my heat gun. Maybe not. We'll see. All right, I'm going to wipe off my stir stick. Now I'm going to go on to my second. And so the yellow, you know, has paled up a little bit. It's not quite as bright when it's mixed in with your other part, but I can still see it. And like I said, I had a white project where it did come up and it did like tint it like just enough yellow that I noticed. So it was like, ugh. I like scrapped the whole project because I wanted it pure white. So I'm just going to stir this up. And this is how you, I should really say this is a video on how to mix epoxy. No, I'm not, because there's more to it than just this, especially if you want no bubbles. So I'm just mixing it until it's clear again, and I'm like stirring this like crazy, generating a lot of bubbles. And this is the quick coat, so it's not like you can let it sit for 5 minutes and degas, because if you do, you're going to come back and it's going to be rock hard. This stuff sets really fast. It's actually really great for using on pens if you want to pump out a lot of pens quick. All right, so always make sure you scrape your stick and scrape your sides when you're mixing. So I'm just going to put this aside. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see. So let's do a white background so you can see that it's got just a hint of yellow. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, a hint of yellow. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this over a paper towel. I'm going to take my alcohol ink and I'm going to just drip on the end, and I'm going to dip it in and swirl it, and that's seriously all you need. If your epoxy turns blue, you have too much. You really only need a teeny tiny bit. And at first it's going to look blue, but I promise you it's going to clear up. It's really neat. I was like, wow, it really works. It works. So I'm just stirring it in. It may look a little tiny bit bluish, but it's not. So now it has taken your epoxy and it's nice and stirred up. I'm going to give it a couple more stirs. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to do this comparison, but so that you can see, this is cleared up now. So there's like, this one's clear again, and this one's still like a little bit yellow. So I don't know if I can do it on using paper in the background so that you can see the difference. Can you see it? So that's all you need. And this is not blue. It is actually clear, but it looks like blue next to the yellow. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.